What's going on YouTube? It's Ben, and in this video, I'm going to explain why people will hate you. Hey guys, so given that a lot of you are entrepreneurs, I thought this would be a really good video to make about something that people don't often talk about. So there's really no other way to explain it other than telling you this awesome quote I heard recently, which says, "You're going to piss a lot of people off when you start doing what's right for you." Now, I have no clue how you actually feel about this, but personally, this hit me in the feels. Pretty much I want to discuss why people hate on entrepreneurs that are either building a business or accomplishing something or doing something big with their life. So first off, I think it's just really important that we call out why people hate entrepreneurs that are accomplishing big things in the first place, because it's completely ridiculous. Now, I'm sure a lot of you can relate to this phenomenon where you're an entrepreneur and you begin to take control of your time, your energy, your focus on pretty much everything you do in your life to accomplish some sort of goal, whether you're building a business or just empowering yourself in some way or another, and you begin to receive some form of hate on you, whether it's just people ignoring you or whether it's people just actually insulting you or giving you some other form of hatred or vitriol. In making this video, I've learned that people have sort of what's called a comparison complex. What that means is basically that people around you are constantly comparing wherever they are to where you are. Now, this could come in the form of pretty much anything. So maybe like a degree that you've obtained, a business that you're building, maybe an accomplishment or goal that you're going after, some ambition that you have. It could basically be pretty much anything that they're comparing themselves to you. So essentially, this becomes problematic for the hater whenever you fall out of line to their own narrative of what they believe you should be doing or accomplishing or your own status. Now, I really want to emphasize that this becomes a problem for only them, not you. And it's only because you fall out of alignment with what they think of you and not vice versa. Like I mentioned earlier, it all comes full circle to this constant comparative analysis that people are doing. And it really doesn't help that we have social media, Instagram, Facebook, everything where people are constantly viewing each other, comparing each other, and basically creating this extra compulsive comparative analysis of one another. So let's just say that you start building a business, studying for law school, developing an app with some partners. People literally become offended by this. If it doesn't match up to their own eyes, they see you as some sort of a threat, and in their comparative analysis, in your eyes, you're simply someone that they need to start hating. Entrepreneurs, does this sound familiar to you at all? Now, clearly we know that you haven't done anything at all to actually offend those around you. However, the people that become haters are simply obsessed with this comparative analysis of them to you, and they can't help themselves but to hate. Now, the actual reason people get like this is because they mirror what they're feeling and thinking on the inside to the outside. So essentially, they project everything that they're thinking and feeling about what's going on in their comparative analysis to them, to you, and it's just really nasty and comes out in the form of hate. So this type of hate could pretty much materialize in any way. A lot of times it's insulting, sometimes it's just that this person will ignore you, or maybe they'll just totally act differently towards you since you're not doing the same thing that you used to do and you're doing something new, bettering yourself, or going after a new venture as an entrepreneur, or just doing something bigger and better on for your life. I know we all hear all the time that you know you're doing things right when you actually acquire haters. I happen to believe this is incredibly true, and you actually find out who's in your corner and who's not when you truly begin to focus on yourself, your life, or your business. Now, of course, when you start doing things that are right for you, such as developing a business, being an entrepreneur, or focusing on things that are prominent to you, Of course, not every single person around you is going to be a hater. There are plenty of people that simply like to watch you succeed and love every single minute of it. These are the best people to surround yourself with because these are the people that love to see you win. I, for one, personally feel exactly this way because I understand that others' success has nothing to do with my success, so I don't compare the two. And I understand that people winning and winning big is really awesome for them, and it has nothing to do with me. Therefore, I have no reason to hate on them. People that comparatively analyze themselves to everyone else and constantly think of the narrative that someone else should fit in their own eyes are simply wasting a ton of their own time and definitely not going anywhere in their own life. This is why people often say that your biggest competitor should be you, and that's the person that you should hold yourself accountable to, not somebody else. So besides just completely ignoring haters, what can you do in your life to actually thrive when you do develop a brand new team of haters, when you're doing something awesome in life and benefiting yourself? Well, first things first, you definitely just need to understand that you're doing things right. You're probably excelling in business or life or whatever venture you're taking on, and the hater team is just a natural reaction that anybody and everybody is going to get when they accomplish something or they go after some large venture and they're succeeding. The next strategy to take is to make sure that you never, ever take haters personally. When you're excelling and you're propelling yourself in life, accomplishing big goals, haters are always going to come out of the woodwork, and you can never ever take them personally. One huge perk of actually gaining a new team of haters is finding out who's in your corner and who's rooting for your demise. So this will happen really, really quickly. As soon as you develop a team of haters when you're excelling in life, you're basically going to instantly figure out who's real and who's fake and who you should surround yourself with. As you've probably heard, you are the product of the 5 people that you surround yourself with anyways, and so this is quite evident everywhere in life, and you can see this all over the place. Figuring out exactly who your haters are is just going to help you find out who those 5 people are. Now, this last strategy is quite interesting, and it's actually to learn from your haters. And so figure out exactly what or why they're hating on you. People always say that there's an ounce of truth in comedy, and I truly believe that in hater culture, it's the same exact thing. Use your haters. Figure out a way to evaluate yourself based on what they're hating you on. Figure out if there's any truth whatsoever as to why they're hating on you. After all, some of your greatest, most harshest critics can show you your greatest, biggest potential. If you found this video helpful, please smash that like button down below, hit the subscribe button, the alert button, pretty much every single button there is, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. Until then.